Hi guys, so today's video is a little bit different. I'm not wearing any makeup, my room is a mess. This isn't a cosplay video or makeup video or anything like that. I just wanted to sit down and talk. So, something has been on my mind for a couple of months now, and I've held off on making a video because I didn't want to start any drama, and I was trying to contact the people involved and sort everything out civilly and behind the scenes, and I have had zero response, and so I decided enough is enough and I'm just going to make a video because it's time for me to speak my truth. So today I'm talking about the company that makes Micron pens, Sakura of America. Sakura of America is a company that I have been using for a very, very long time. I've been using Micron pens for a very, very long time. I started drawing in 5th grade, and I probably picked up my first Micron pen in 7th or 8th grade, probably. I was already using them when I got to freshman year art class. So I've always really liked their pens. I love them for inking. They're good pens. They're a good company. All around a tool that I was very fond of as an artist, and still am. My art teacher in high school was also extremely fond of these pens. And as a joke, I suggested one year, this must have been my freshman year of high school, that she dress up like a Micron pen for Halloween. And she loved that idea. And I made it happen. And I designed a Micron pen Halloween costume for her and I made a t-shirt with the Micron pen, you know, the lettering and everything going down the front, and a little hat and pants to match. The hat, you know, looked like the tip of the pen, and I'm going to insert pictures. And I made this for her in 2016, Halloween of 2016, and she posted a picture of it on her Instagram, and Sakura of America noticed it, and they reposted it. But so on November 4th, 2016, Sakura of America reposted my teacher's picture and said, "Micron love is true love, shout out to our superfan artist and illustrator," and they tagged my teacher. So that was really, really cool for the both of us. We were excited to have been noticed by Sakura of America and really flattered. And my teacher, in her original post, credited me as her student who made the costume. Sakura of America didn't. They didn't put, you know, our super fan, I'm not going to say her name, my teacher, and then, and her student, official ghostie. It was just her. And I didn't really think anything of it at the time. They were really, really kind. They actually sent us a care package with a bunch of free pens. They sent the pens to my teacher. They were addressed to my teacher, and my teacher was very kind, and she gave them to me because she said, you know, you made this costume, it was your idea, so these are your pens. We split the package. I gave her a few, but she gave most of them to me, which I really greatly appreciated. And after that, life went on. I didn't think about it. 1 year later, Halloween of 2017, they reposted the picture again with the caption, so October 27, 2017, hashtag FBF to one of our favorite Halloween costumes ever. Micron love is true love. Shout out to our superfan artist and illustrator for her incredible Halloween costume. Follow her for some wonderful Pigma Micron art. And again, they did not credit me, and again, I didn't really think anything of it. Back in 2016, I did comment on the post, I made this costume. It was never noticed, it was never acknowledged, but it wasn't that big of a deal to me back then. So, life goes on. And I would have liked to have been credited back then. I would have liked to see the post say, made by this teacher and her student, but it didn't, and it just wasn't a big deal. So then October of 2018 rolls around. And this is where I start to get a little bit irritated. October 31st, 2018, Sakura of America posts, "Happy Halloween, we're dressed as our favorite pens, what's your costume?" And they posted 2, I assume employees from the company, dressed as Micron pens. Now, their costumes weren't exactly the same as mine. Their hats were bigger and they did jumpsuits instead of a t-shirt and pants. But the premise was the same, and I'm going to insert a picture so you guys can see. The costume idea was the same. And I thought, oh, you know, imitation is the most sincere form of flattery. And I also, you know, when I first made this costume, I was looking for inspiration. And so I went on the internet and I searched for pen costume, Sharpie costume, marker costume, and I searched for Micron pen costume. And nothing came up. It didn't exist back then. So I'm pretty confident that I was the first person to do it, or at least the first person to put it on the internet. So to see them now 2 years later release very, very similar versions of the costume that I originally designed, again, with no credit to me or my teacher, it irritated me a little bit. But it just wasn't a high priority for me because I wasn't looking for recognition back then. Going into costume design back then wasn't something I thought I would do or be able to do. I thought I would go into the medical field. I didn't think that costume design and drawing and art was going to be that important in the long run of my career. Now, that's different. Now I'm going into apparel design and marketing. I'm going into costume design. That's my life. That's what I love to do. And so making a name for myself is extremely important, especially online. So this picture got reposted a couple of times. And then in December of 2018, Sakura of America held a giveaway. And the giveaway was for a t-shirt that was identical, and I do mean identical, to the shirt that I made 3 Halloweens ago. Yeah, they had a giveaway and the prize was a t-shirt that was identical to the one that I made a couple Halloweens ago. The layout of the shirt, the way that Micron was running down it with the symbol and everything, identical. And from a legal standpoint, I'm aware that there's nothing that I can do because it's their logo and their font and their pen design. I'm not looking for any legal repercussions. I'm not looking for free things. I'm not looking for free pens. The only thing that I want is credit, because in the art world, and especially in the costume design world, a little bit of credit can go a really long way. And so it was frustrating to me to see this giveaway and to see that they were manufacturing t-shirts that were exact copies of the ones that I had made 3 years ago, that I have proof that they saw because they've reposted them several times and made their own versions of them. So I know it wasn't a coincidence. I know it was a copy. And then to see that they were doing a giveaway for them and maybe selling them. I'm not sure if they were selling them, but they sent my teacher a free one too. And she tagged me in a post, April 26th. And now the costume, nice surprise out of the blue. Thanks, Sakura of America. They sent her a free t-shirt. Now, I'm thrilled for my teacher that Sakura of America is still working with her and sending her things. I think that's incredible. She's one of the best teachers I ever had, period. Not one of the best art teachers, but one of the best teachers that I have ever had. She taught me so much, not just in the art world, but she was compassionate and kind, and I'm truly thankful to have had her as a teacher, and I wouldn't have made a costume for her if I didn't really just appreciate her. And so to me, it was frustrating because they were crediting her, and she did deserve credit, but the design was mine, the idea was mine, the construction was mine. Never once in 3 years have I ever been credited. Ever. I've never been tagged. I've never been noticed. My teacher has, and that's great, but it's not enough. And to see them now making a profit off of my idea without crediting me honestly feels like a punch in the gut. And I will say this again. All I want is credit. All I'm looking for is, design idea originated by Official Ghosty or by Maya Bendror at Official Ghosty, Halloween of 2016. Because that's the truth. That's what really happened. And it feels like art theft to me. And some people may say, well, it's not art theft because it's their logo. And that's true. It's their logo. And which is why I can't do anything about it legally, and also why I don't want to. Even if it wasn't their logo, I don't think I'd want to do anything legally. I just think for a company that is built up by artists, that relies on artists, that is usually very good at crediting artists, to not credit someone who made something like this that they continue to bring up year after year after year is really shitty. Now, I have tweeted them directly. I have Instagram DM'd them. I have emailed them, and I have attempted to call their headquarters or offices or whatever and gotten no response from anything. So at this point, I'm not getting an answer. I've been extremely polite. I've just tried to explain I would really like some credit for my idea. And my request is falling on deaf ears. So now I'm taking it to the next level. Now I'm making this video because I want you all to know that art theft and idea theft is not okay. It doesn't matter if you're a big artist or a small artist. It doesn't matter if it's a big company or a small company. Idea theft and art theft and theft of intellectual property it can significantly damage somebody's career, their self-esteem, their self-worth. It's not fair. So that's all I really wanted to say. I want Sakura of America to hear me, that I'm hurt, and I've been a customer for so many years now, 5 or 6 years probably, maybe more, consistently buying their pens, drawing with them, tagging them on Instagram when I use them. So a little bit of credit where credit is due would be greatly appreciated. I hope you guys understand where I'm coming from and that I don't come across as whiny or greedy or needy. Like I said, I don't want anything tangible. I'm not asking for anything monetarily. Literally, credit, a sentence on an app is all I'm looking for. So that's that. Thank you all for watching this video. Thank you for listening to me. I hope I don't sound too sensitive. Thank you for sticking around, even though this is bareface, no filter, ghosty. I really appreciate it. And I'll talk to you guys next time. Bye.